Hey, everybody, welcome back for day 72 of 100 days of Halloween. I hope you are well and enjoying your week. So, 100 days of Halloween, what am I doing? Real quick rundown for those of you who are new here. So, my friend and Yarny's sister Ranee over at the Woolly Llama Shop had a brilliant idea that she was discussing with several of us on a live back in July. And her idea was to do a Halloween or fall themed blanket for the 100 days of Halloween. And rather than doing a full on blanket where it's gonna grow and grow as you work on it every day, her idea was to do 6-inch by 6-inch granny squares with either a fall or Halloween theme or some kind of motif, colorway, etc. And then we could put them all together and build this blanket as we were able to. And I thought it was a brilliant idea. So I joined in solidarity, and here we are. So, what Rainey does is she had searched the interwebs and she found all of these different blocks and appliques that were fall and Halloween theme, and each one is assigned a number on her list, and she draws those numbers at random every day except for when she has to work, um, and provides you guys with a free Halloween or fall theme square or applique. And then she also tries to give you some project ideas that are also free. So hers being very structured, and she has had to pivot. Now she is just enjoying the ride and she has let it go and just feeling the creativity where it takes her, right? I, on the other hand, not so structured. She says I am. I'm not. Maybe a little OCD, but I was not throwing to the fates as to what type of block I was going to do and draw those at random. Although some of the blocks she has drawn, we have overlapped. Um, I have thrown caution to the wind, though, when it comes to the square that I use every day. I'm drawing them at random the day before. And if it doesn't have any motive or theme or whatever, and it's a blank square, then you guys are guessing or putting in suggestions on what should go in said square. And that's been a whole lot of fun. But we also have some Yarny sisters that are also doing this along with us. However, they are not making blankets. We have Patricia, who's making a little bit of everything. She has made a purse, cell phone purse. She has made a matching scarf. She has made an amigurumi, and a word has it on the street. I do believe she's making another one. And then we have Nova over at Nova Gnome Creations, who is making squares, but they're not going into a blanket. She is making wearables for herself and some near and dear littles in her life. And none of us are going to be able to see the fruits of her labor until the 13 days of Halloween because it's all going to be a surprise. And she's going to do a reveal. So Patricia puts out a video here and there on her progress and surprises us with something she's made, and we don't even know that she's working on it. Nova is doing an update video about once a weekish. Depends on her schedule as well because they are both very busy ladies. And then Rainy, like I said, video every day except for on Saturdays and Sundays when she's working. So she draws extra on Friday so that you guys still get to have all of your free ideas. So I know that one person has joined in and made a little wearable. Um, and now that we are in October, hopefully more of you are going to jump on that bandwagon because it is fall spooky season. It's all the things. So if you are, please send in your pictures and how you want us to credit you. And Rainey has said there could be a little patch involved. for the 100 Days of Halloween, um, that was made especially for this. She's not even calling it a crochet along because technically it could be a craft along. So, yes. So it doesn't have to be, yes. If you are making it and it's fall or Halloween theme, show us, let us see. And any of those lovely ladies that I have mentioned, my Yarny sisters, they are always linked in the description box because we are doing this whole big thing together, even though we are far apart and having a lot of fun with it. Go check them out, please. If you do not know them, you will love them just as much as I do. And go over there and give them some love. So, we have already completed the squares for days 1 through 10, 11 through 20, 21 through 30, 31 through 40, 41 through 50, 51 through 60, and 61 through 70. And we are currently working on the group of 10 for um, 71 through 80. Yes, already. I cannot believe it. And what I am doing is because I am drawing my palette squares at random every day for the following day. If there is an applique that it is either a tutorial or a written pattern on a blog post, I am including the information for that day's square in the description box on the video. And I am running a total of each group of 10. And that way it's easier for me to keep track because then I'm doing a video short to upload before I feed my blanket. And no, I have not fed the kitties the blanket. Since I've been back from vacation, I have had a lot going on. Actually, I was very busy today as well. So let's get started with this group of 10 that we're on. So far, we've only had two. So day 71 square, um, we had drawn out. Well, no, we didn't draw it out because I was on vacation. Um, I'm losing track, guys. So I did this pumpkin square, and the pattern for the granny square was repeat crafter me. Um, Also, it is on Yarnspiration's website for this square to make a blanket out of a bunch of I can't even remember how many squares you have to make. Um, and it is called, I think it's just Pumpkin Granny Square. It's in the description box. I think it's super darling. I am going to put like a little leaf and the curly Q on it. I just have not had the chance. So that was day 71. And then yesterday at random, we drew out of the Boo Box of Fate. We drew out this black cat on a full moon, and there's some little stars on here. I have been debating on whether to give it some eyes and maybe a little nose, but I'm kind of liking the spooky kind of vibe that it gives off. Not so much like creepy spooky, but I just think it looks cool the way it is. So we all know I could change my mind tomorrow. Who knows? Right now, we're going to leave it like this because I think it's super cool. So that was day 72. Now we have to draw for tomorrow's square and see what kind of square we're working with. Is it going to be something that already has a design or some kind of Halloween vibey colorway that we don't want to cover up? Or is it going to be blank and be just dying to have some kind of applique put on it? I don't know. So let's draw. And we're getting down to slim pickings, guys. Let's see. Okay. Interesting. We've got this pumpkin pie colored square. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to think about this one for tomorrow. So, what do you guys think will be going on this? Put some suggestions, and you guys know we'll read them tomorrow when we do our video for the reveal to see what actually got put on here. So, yeah, here is day 73 square for tomorrow. And I'm really going to have to think on this one because I'm not sure what I want to put on it yet. Yeah. So And in other Halloween news, you guys remember uh back before I went on vacation, we had talked about one of these. Well, I got several of these Halloween kits because they were super darling. And I took some with me on vacation. I just was so busy, I didn't even have the chance to work on them. And so when I got back, I just kind of needed a breather, some kind of little quick project that's basically a little palette cleanser. And so I pulled out Maisey because I know it's a love or hate thing. Some people love them, some people hate them. I happen to love candy corn. Um, and I think I've said this in the past. FYI, if you eat a candy corn with peanut, it tastes like a payday candy bar. But I don't plan on eating Maisey. So we had opened the kit, showed everything that was in it, and I am so in love with her hook. Can we just look at how cute that is? It's totally, totally adorable. So my palette cleanser was Maisey. Yes, I did Maisey. And I think she turned out totally adorable. She's kind of wonky because I had her in the bag. And I sat something on top of the bag because it was in my project tote. But there is my Maisey. She needs to, yeah, I need to reshape her. So there she is, Maisey the candy corn. I think she is adorable. I absolutely love her. And she's going to go back here on the shelf. So there is Maisey. And I'm not sure, out of all the Halloween ones, I've got the ghost. We've got, I think it's Stevie, which is Frankie the Frankenstein. I call him Frankie. I don't like the name they gave him. And I've got Andy the Owl. Yeah. Which one do you guys want to see done next? Do you want to see the Frankenstein, the ghosty, or the owl? But I also have the fox, and I'm not gonna do Zoe yet. Um, yeah, we're not gonna do Zoe yet. Um, so there we go. That's Maisey. I think she's adorable. I wish they had more Halloween. Well, they do. They do. But wait, they do. Let's put Maisey right there. Ooh. Halloween. Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what's in the package. Trying to make sure I don't cut nothing that I shouldn't. Okay, so we have Salem the Cat right here. And besides the name Salem, of course, you know, that means Halloween. But besides her name, she's got all these are stuck together. Holy Moses. A little cauldron. She's got a cauldron. Yes, Salem has a cauldron. And she's got a little pumpkin bucket, you know, like the trick-or-treaters carry. So Salem has a cauldron and a pumpkin bucket. And Salem has a witch cape. And They're all stuck together. Salem has a witch hat. And Salem has a broom. Her little witch broom. And what else is in here? And then we have teeny tiny accessory kit, glow in the dark. We've got a baby Martian, which totally kind of has something to do with Halloween, but it doesn't. Maybe it's her pet Martian. And then there is mystery tiny accessory kit. There was a promo for a mystery accessory. And let's see what's in here. Since we know what all is in the others, we're not going to open it right now until we're ready to do them. So we can add Salem to the list. We can either do the Ghosty, we can do Frankie, we can do Salem the Witch Kitty, or we can do Andy the Owl or the Fox. Okay, so they put it in a mystery bag and it's in its own bag. So what do we have? Tiny construction hat. Okay, so I guess we have a tiny construction hat. Who knows who's going to wear it? I don't know. We'll just put that away for later. But, okay. That was what was in the mystery Woobles accessory that they sent me a promo code in email for. Okay, so we can add Salem to the list with her flying broom, her adorable witch hat, her witch's cape, her adorable pumpkin bucket, and her little cauldron. So she's got quite the sizable little accessories going on. So you guys vote. Salem the Kitty, Andy the Owl. Oh, we also have Luna the Bat, Snooky the Ghost, and then, well, we'll just call Frankie Frankenstein. So cat, owl, bat, ghost, Frankie. Or you can throw in the fox. So whatever we have the most votes on is the next palette cleanser we will work on when it comes to our little fun little Halloween mix. And then we'll also put this off to the side with the construction hat. Isn't he cute? He's adorable. And he glows in the dark. So, yeah. All right, guys. That is it. And don't forget to... We got stuff jumping off the table. Don't forget to put in your suggestions or guesses as to what's going on this. It's almost the color of pumpkin spice. So we'll call it the pumpkin spice square. So we know it's not going to be pumpkin anything because the color will just throw everything off. It'll all blend together. So yeah, with that, I'm going to let you guys go. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I will see you back tomorrow for day 73 and see how many votes we have on all of those and see which one you guys think we should do next and see what you guys guess for the square. So with that, I love you guys bunches and I will talk to you soon, and go check out my Yarny sisters. Love ya. Bye.